Well, shit.
Elidibus.
Okay. You better not kill the dog. Not the dog lady.
It was not until I observed the battle between Emet-Selch and the Warrior of Darkness that I realized what I must do. I will summon heroes from other worlds unto the first, just as you did. Their presence shall serve to empower me, granting me the strength to crush my enemy.
Though it pains me to disappoint you, I feel compelled to explain that the magic in question requires no small amount of preparation.
Ah, but you assume I require my champions to be summoned in their entirety. I do not. Their souls needn't even be whole. My purpose requires no more than their burning desire to vanquish evil.
Man, that's just some five-head shit right there.
I shall sear upon the ether, raising thereby an army of phantom heroes to whom I shall whisper, as I have to so many over the ages. Here lies darkness. It must be destroyed.
And you expect me to cooperate?
I do not require your cooperation. Your death will suffice. The magic I shall have from your corpse.
Go, Lubas!
What the fuck? Oh, yeah, right. It's so disgusting.
We must flee!
Yeah. I completely forgot about it being a boss.
But what is this?
Man, I'm hauling ass. I remember at the start of the expansion just slowly strolling through this area with a bright sky. And now here we are with the fucking apocalypse raining down from above. Oh shit.
My friend, how did you...
I
No
walked.
matter, Elidibus. He took us unawares.
It was all we could do. To raise a ward to hinder his steps. And so we fled. But he took it. The vessel with the Exarch's memories. Forgive me. Forgive me.
Oh,
The
Beck.
vessel bears not only my memories, but my blood. The blood of Allegan royalty, granting him the means to control the tower.
Great.
With it, he has performed I know not how many summonings, calling forth heroes from across the rift. And, as you can see, the burden upon the tower is beginning to tell.
Tower of Night, Infinite Aether. Leave it to me. I'm just glad you're alive. Make sure you stay that way. I like that one.
If you mean to face him alone, I will not allow it, not this time. Elidibus has exploited the people's nobility, twisted their purest intentions for terrible ends, and I cannot let it stand. As Exarch, it is my duty to protect them, to defend their hopes and dreams. So I am going to the Crystal Tower, with or without your blessing. Though, I would rather it were with.
I was wondering if it was gonna let
Thank
me
you.
choose.
I'd join you, but I would only be a burden. Better that I remain here with my gremlins.
I shall send help. Stay strong, my friend, and take heart. By binding Elidibus within the tower, we have done more than simply delay him. Much like our adversary, I am not wont to show my hand prematurely, but the time has come to bring my strongest card to bear.
Hmm.
To the tower!
Man, what a build up. Yeah, thank you everyone for being here. You guys have made this an insane experience. Thank you so much. 5.3 hits different, but it broke me right here. It's a pleasure, but you still have a ways to go. I got, honestly at this point, I got like a couple hours left in me at least. I do feel like I'm gonna see this through, you know? Warriors of Darkness, Exarch, forgive us this paltry greeting. We were not notified of your coming. It wasn't planned. I need you to assemble a rescue party. Our friend Becklug lies wounded in a clearing to the west. Pray go to their aid with all haste. Now once, my lord, may I ask how they came to harm? There've been reports of enemies in our midst, spectres who appeared after the star shower. Do they have something to do with it? Man, look at that. The man who attacked Becklug is also responsible for the star shower and appearance of the spectres. I have no time to explain, but know that the individual in question does not seek to indiscriminate harm. If you do not bar his servant's path, they will not turn on you. You are to leave this foe to us, understood? Meanwhile, I ask that you alert the rest of the guard and focus on maintaining calm in the city. Yeah, it is hard to stop at this point. It's like, we're in too deep. We're in too deep, for sure. Oh, shit. Lena. I shall take charge of matters in the city. Find Becklug, now. Still a lot of cutscenes, it's more than enough. Awesome. No time to explain. It's usually the case. The graver the matter, the less inclined you are to speak of it, even when it is plain for all to see, like what is happening to you. Lena, this time, there truly is no time. I know, my lord. Were matters otherwise, I believe you would be willing to speak of your past if pressed. Yet I remain afraid to do so. Afraid that I might learn what I might learn would make a stranger of you. Forgive me, there is no time. Perhaps a few words are in order. Let's do that. Indeed, time must be made. Lena, do you remember the time you got lost in the tower when you were little, and I searched for you for hours on end? And the cake I baked for your 10th name day, that hideous lump the good people of the mean covered up with beautiful candles. And your hapless first encounter with the Sin Eaters as a guard. Afterwards you threw yourself into your training, pretending nothing was wrong, though I could see the tears in your eyes. All these moments that we shared, all these feelings that accompanied them, they are as real as aught that came before, and nothing will ever change that. Will ever change what we mean to one another. If I have made you worry, then I beg your forgiveness. Heavens know you deserve better. Through the darkest of times, you have kept faith in me, standing tall as a proud daughter of the Crystarium, as an example to us all. I count myself blessed to have had you in my life, and I want you to know that. Why do you speak so, as if this were our last meeting? Truly, you have a knack for making people worry. Besides, it is you who are an example to us all. You who have led us through countless trials, and you who will lead us through countless trials to come. So go, my lord, do what you must, but take care. Garnier. The proud sponsor of this stream. That was a shit joke, wasn't it? Looks at watch. We still got time. Mr. Incredible. Lena is practically his daughter. He better make time. Yeah, I felt like the other option would have just skipped that entirely. Oh, poor thing. So I wanted to actually, I wanted to click on it and read it. Red flags everywhere. The ward holds. Excellent. Elidibus will still be within the tower. Our foe's sole purpose is to destroy you. And to that end, he has summoned heroes from other reflections, empowering himself with their hope even as they occupy you, comrades. You will not best him as easily as you did in the depths. By any measure, the odds are now stacked firmly in his favor. To wit, spare no preparation, my friend. I shall lift the ward only when you are ready. Is this it? Here we go. Okay. You are ready then? Very well. I shall lift the ward. You know, it wasn't so long ago that I watched you seal this place up. Ah, before I began my slumber, you mean? It seems rather longer to me, but yes, what a strange symmetry. This time, I break the seal, and I have no intention of locking myself away again. Nay, together we will enter, and together we will leave, in triumph. So come, my friend, let us be about it. Man. Holy shit, what a build up, dude. Oh. Oh man. Oh my god, it looks just like the Crystal Tower from Realm Reborn.
Not here either. We must keep climbing.
It is lol. It's the same tower. Is it like copy paste or is it like a HD version? I can't remember. Okay, it's the exact same. Okay. Here I am being nostalgic over the exact same room. Oh man.
"'Twas but a matter of time. I cannot keep up with you, nor will it avail us to make a stand here. You must go on without me. Find Elidibus and stop him. Worry not, my friend. Though I am no warrior, I have learned to hold my own over the years. When first we explored this tower, you and your fellow adventurers formed the van, while I was left to follow in your wake.
Pixel Exarch.
Suffice it to say, I was not best pleased with the arrangement. How I wished that I could join you. And now I have, here where it all began. I was right to trust in you, and the power of your legacy, of your name, to let them guide my every deed.
Yeah, you've definitely cemented that name into my mind now.
Elidibus is my name and my mission, guiding my every deed.
Did you ever consider other paths? Huh?
I did, but I chose not to walk them, thank the gods. Why ever would you ask me such a thing?
I think chat's pretty good. I haven't noticed anything. And I think like during the heat of the moment I weren't really.
Elidibus spoke in similar terms, you say? How curious. To answer your question, then, I made my choice for reasons which seemed obvious to me, but may not to any other. There were the expectations I placed upon myself before beginning my slumber, and the expectations of those who roused me.
Han Solo dies. Fuck me. Okay. I'm uninstalling.
Of course, I had the choice to turn my back on a lot of it. But in the end, it was no choice at all. I cherish the time I spent with you and the others. What I wouldn't give to return to those halcyon days. Chasing ancient secrets, overcoming trial after trial with the aid of like-minded comrades. And what remarkable comrades they were. In such company, I felt as if I were a character in the epic tales that had stirred my heart as a boy, as if my dream had come true. It hadn't, of course, for I was no hero, neither then nor after. Though the world to which I awakened and the first were beset with myriad problems, I rarely knew how best to play my part. There was, however, one thing of which I was certain, that I could not bear to let those dear to me meet a tragic end. I'm afraid our time is up. Go! Rest assured you haven't seen the last of me. I wouldn't dream of playing my trump card save in your presence.
I think it's too easy for you to die. If I had to put money on it, I would say that it's not the end of him. I really don't think that...
Break!
I really don't think it's the end of him. If you're able to do it on your end, sure.
Memories of a possible future.
I would need to take a minute to try and find a way to do that after the cutscene.
Worthless. All. Worthless as memories of the only past. Fated to fray and fade into oblivion. Leaving naught but a gaping void. The Waking Sands. Yes, that was the place. The place I first made myself known to you and yours.
Yeah. I thought we were bros.
The seventh rejoining had left the realm listing dangerously towards darkness, and events were unfolding that threatened to push it over the brink. Thus did I approach you in my capacity as emissary, thinking that you would make a useful pawn. But I was wrong. And for my misstep did La Habrea and Emetzelk pay the ultimate price, leaving me the last of the Unsundered. My remaining brethren, fragmented as they are, cannot hope to see our mission to its end. It falls to me alone. Defeat is not an option. I will strike you down. I will resurrect Lord Zodiac, and I will bring back those who sacrifice themselves to call him forth. Though it take 1,000 years, upon my honor as Elidibus, emissary of the Convocation of 14, I will see this done.
Okay. But know that his devotion is not without reason, even if he himself can no longer remain what that reason is. Remember what that reason is. You worry too much, Elidibus. This dedication to your duty verges on obsession. However hard you struggle, you will never bring back the convocation.
What of it? I have my mission. I am Elidibus, and it is my duty to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. This I swore to someone.
Oh man.
We spoke, and I swore. What? What did I... This pain, this torment, is nothing. No more than must be suffered to deliver the world from its doom. No more than any of you malformed creatures have known. Even should you lose all that is dear to you, even should it cost you your life, you bear the burden and fight on. Kicking and screaming until your last breath is spent!
Aye, it's true. We've lost much and more. Known unimaginable suffering. But through it all, we never, ever forgot what was dear to us. And that's what gave us the strength to carry on.
Look at him very seriously now. You've no fire. I'll put an end to this.
No. No. It will not end here. Champions from beyond the rift, heed my call. The time is come to deliver your brethren from darkness. My heart's sole desire is a world free of sorrow. Join with me now in hope and prayer for the salvation of all.
Oh shit.
If you would usher in the end, then with my all shall I oppose you. As the avatar of those mortal heroes who fought unfalteringly in all their imperfection. As the warrior of light incarnate. Come, warrior of darkness. Let us finish this.
Oh, he's like the picture in the book. Just stand there. Just...
What?
Herein I commit the chronicle of the traveler, shepherd of the stars in the dark. Though the world be sundered and our souls set adrift, where you walk, my dearest friend, fate shall surely follow. For yours is the 14th seat, the seat of Azem.
An invocation of Eld. Though not of Heidelin's making. What are you? No. It matters not. You are the enemy, and you will fall. Even should it cost me everything, I will not forsake my duty.
Seed of Sacrifice. Now accessible. OG War of the Light? Yeah, it was the FF1 protagonist. God damn. This is why I get you guys to do G poses. Fuck. Okay, I think I got one. Middle mouse in general? Aw, oh, thank you. I'll take one more, just in case. This is so good. Alright, I took my photo, I'll stop fucking around now. You can also freeze movement in the frame if you want. Oh yeah, it's like 1. That's all good, I like it. Thank you, boys. This is why I support the rejoining. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. I'm gonna move on. Thanks for making my my photo much easier to take. We got a bunch of photos and whatnot in the Discord as well for all G poses and all that shit if you guys are keen. I put that one in there. I thought it was kind of a funny thing to just laugh at him. Alright, enough memeing around. Oh, let's see how this goes. Quiet time now. Alright.
Fool! You have achieved nothing. I am immortal, yet I will never surrender.
Elidibus, so fixated were you on my memories of the future, you failed to heed the lessons of the past. Your obsession blinded you to the true nature of this tower, this beacon of hope for mankind. Created to serve as a reservoir for the limitless energy of the heavens. To harness and bind the boundless. Not unlike white auracite. Your ill-begotten power. Obtained by exploiting that which is best in us. I shall have it. Your soul and all!
I got you, bro. Man, fucking deleted. When you nut and she keeps sucking. Wait, what?
This. Yes. I would become him. I would save everyone. This, I believed. Yet still they cried out in rage and despair. Divided over the fate of the star. A rare occurrence, always fleeting. But not this time. Not this time. Reconciliation. Elizabeth. I was needed. I withdrew myself from Zodiac. For them. My people. My brothers. My friends. Stay strong. Keep the faith. At duty's end, we will meet again. We will. We will. The rains have ceased, and we have been graced with another beautiful day. But you are not here to see it.
Yeah, he's nearly gone.
I concede I may have overexerted myself.
Just a bit. He finally remembered.
Steady now and listen. I told you before that I had a plan, and that when all is said and done, I would ask a favor of you. We have averted the 8th Umbral Calamity, found a way for everyone to return to the source, and, last but not least, we have secured the future of all the people of Norvrand. We have won, my friend. So, I hope you'll forgive me this moment of selfishness, and while I wouldn't want you to feel obliged, promise me you'll take me on your next adventure. A journey. Together. That's all I ask.
Give him the nod. Give him a nod. Give him a nod. Give him that juicy fucking nod. You could have asked me earlier.
If I were to tell you that this isn't the end, that we will meet again, would you believe me?
There it is.
My friend, with you, my mind and memory shall travel to the ends of the world and beyond. But in this place shall my body stand immovable. May it serve as an undying promise, not only to those who look to me for leadership, but to any soul who has known despair, that hope is everlasting.
There, the Exarch would remain, keeping his silent vigil. When the Scions were not released from his summoning spell, we proceeded with the plan to return them to the source. The Warrior of Darkness, however, retained his ability to traverse the two worlds at will. And in time, the Crystal Tower became a symbol of his link to the First, and of hope.
Also, this isn't the end yet. That was a bit sad, huh? It was a little bit sad. But I'm pretty good. It looked like Patchy was ready to cry. I'm pretty good. That was the final fight of Shadowbringers. How do you feel? That was a fucking sick way to end it. That was a sick fucking fight. Here we go. No worries, Ace. Enjoy. So he reached out to Elidibus at the last, and his heart was moved. I'm not sure I did the right thing. Perhaps you did, perhaps you did not. None can say. But the important thing is, though violence proved unavoidable, you did at least come to understand your foe. And in knowing his hopes and dreams, do we best remember him. Him and his legacy. So long as they remain unforgotten, the love he and his brethren bore for one another, and the star may yet be rewarded. You said that an ancient came to your aid, but how is that possible? A gift from Emmett Selch. He knew of Elidibus's plight, foreseeing his own death. he made provisions to bring Elidibus's suffering to an end, lest his friend be left to continue the struggle alone. Oh sir, I wildly speculate. It is unlikely we'll ever know the truth. The best we can do is to remember events as they happened, no more and no less. As the wrong cans so rightly put it, history is learned, not lived. Sag. Good night, Weedy. I hope you're feeling alright. Ah, there you all are. Ah, he's alright. She's alright. 14th seat? Yeah. My friend, we were given to understand thou wert injured. Shouldst thou not be abed? Lie down at a time like this? Don't be absurd. I would have come sooner had the guards not made such a fuss. Now, tell me what's happened. Where is the Exarch? I see. Will you show me his spirit vessel? For the love of God, don't drop it. Don't fucking drop that. Both his soul and memory seem intact. Good. Unlike the others, his aether was not highly charged, and so it did not seem necessary to employ a familiar for the imbuing. But I needed to be certain all the same. Oh, what a relief. Then, 'tis but a question of restoring his soul unto his flesh. Sorry, guys. And thou didst lately tell me the success of this process resteth on no more than our friend's soul recognizing his flesh as its own. I get a pocket Catboy? Given his apparent desire to return to the source with Patchy, one would think his soul would be only too happy to be home. No? Surely it wouldn't balk at the relative newness of its accommodation. So one would hope, but one can speak for the Exarch's heart of hearts, and he can no longer speak for himself. Furthermore, though I have drawn upon all of my not inconsiderable experience to predict the outcome, the fact remains that there is no direct precedent but what we are attempting. Will his body accept his soul? Will his essences blend properly? Will he awaken whole of mind? Any number of things could go awry. So do I get a little Grahatia following me around? Assuming I have succeeded in tempering your expectations, I should probably add that I did ask the Exarch if he still wished to return to the source in full knowledge of the risks. A simple enough question, one would think, warranting a single word reply. Yet the answer I received was rather longer than that, almost comically so. In fact, regardless, out of respect for the man, I shall attempt to recite it with a certain amount of poetic license. As I grew older, the burdens I carried became ever more numerous, burdens which weighed upon my hopes, burying them deep within my breast, so deep that I couldn't be certain they were still there. But when I look around me, I am reminded that no matter how deeply buried they may be, our hopes never truly disappear. So they are always with us, guiding us, driving us. I see it in Vorthri, who sought to vindicate his existence by creating his paradise. I see it in Ranjit, who forsook his life's cause in order to protect that which he held most dear. I see it in the people who chose to struggle rather than surrender to despair. And though our struggles may differ greatly, since the very beginning of time, they have all shared that one common thread: hope. We struggle because we have hope, and when the time comes, I too will embrace mine. I will follow my heart regardless of the risks. And I will live with all my being, as befits one who has been granted a second chance. There, I told you it was long, and unspeakably sentimental to boot. One would think them the outpourings of a dewy-eyed boy, not the old man the Exarch seems to believe he is. I mean, really, he's scarcely been alive as long as I've been in hiding. I dare say he's blushing in his vessel. Speaking of which, we should make ready for our journey. Time remains of the essence after all. Needless to say, once we leave, there is no guarantee that we can return. If anyone has unfinished business, now is the time to see to it. I must pay a visit to Slitherbow. Let us reconvene here anon. Yeah, she really does have so much Matoya energy. You were spot on, Slash. Cat Lad goes on old man speech, saying goodbye to everyone. Yeah. There remain some few matters which require mine attention in Ilmeg. And may I leave Thancred in thy care, child. I've been meaning to get some flowers for Minfilia. I thought you might help me choose them. And then we could go to Nabartharang together one last time. A fine suggestion, lead on. It's back to the Yulmore for me, amongst other things. I owe the mayor an apology about his airship. True. I assume you have places to be of your own, Alice. I shall see you later. Yeah, so saying goodbye to everyone. Alright, Halric, let's see. Don't think you got to the point that got me. You didn't see much of their interactions yet? There he is. I was afraid he'd wandered off again. Oh, there's no need to worry. Halric's safe and well. He's been showing good progress, and likes to go for walks of late. Though his steps usually bring him to this particular spot. Oh, I wasn't aware he had family here. He doesn't. It's Tesleen. Her sword, that is. We buried it here in her honor. So he remembers. What brings you back so soon? Out of interest, I didn't think the next round of treatments was due yet. It isn't. I realize this is sudden, but I've come to say goodbye. It is time for me to return home. But rest assured, the treatments will continue. Beck Lug will come to oversee them in my stead. I see. You did mention that you and your friends were searching for a way home. Needless to say, we'll be sorry to see you go, but I know everyone will be happy for you, truly. Happy and grateful. You've done so much for us, achieved what none of us dared hope was possible. And we'll see to it that your good work continues, and that no more souls are buried here before their time. So rest easy and take care. We wish you every happiness. Thank you, I'll miss you all. Patchy's more the single manly tear. But it isn't time to say a farewells quite yet. So if there are any tasks that need doing, hunting beasts, fetching water, and what have you, just say the word. I mean to make use of every last moment here after all. The time left to you is precious. Oh, Helric. That's right, Helric. That's exactly right. These words will guide you true, so never forget them. And neither will I. I am a bit down that Helric hasn't been, like, cured. Like, he's, like, slowly coming back together with his Aether or whatever, his mind and soul. I don't know if it's implied that, like, as I said earlier, he will, like, basically become normal when he's, like, an old man or whatever, and basically gain his, like, proper consciousness and whatever to, realize that he's missed out on his entire life. Those were Teslene's last words to him? Oh, were they really? I didn't even pick up on that. What? I'm not crying. I just have sand in my eye, that's all. As I mentioned, I mean to stay here as long as possible. In the meantime, perhaps you could go and look in on the others. Alphino, for instance. If anyone is crying, it will be him. I remember coming into this, that area, Ilmeg? Armorang. I remember coming into Armorang for the first time and being, like, so, like, weirded out by the trippy as fuck music. Oh boy, Alfie, if you're not crying, I'm crying. Oh, I guess say goodbye to Chai.
Oh, Alpha, no!
Aww. Aww. I just chilled to Amarang's music for 10 minutes the first time I walked into that zone. It makes me think of that video on YouTube where, like, the guy's just vibing and then all the furniture's coming to life, like... It's your favorite field theme in the game? Nah, you can't beat Lahi. No way. Alright, emotional.
Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes.
The thought of never seeing you again is more than my poor heart can bear.
Poor Chai.
Oh, it's you. As you can see, Alphino has broken the news. I don't know how to console her. She thinks we'll be lost without him.
You're certainly well loved. Make sure you leave nothing unsaid. A picture paints 1,000 words. Let's do that one. That seems happy.
You'll never let me forget it, will you? I'll have you know I completed the promised painting in the end. Be that as it may, there are times only words will suffice. Lady Chai, I have a confession to make. On the day we ousted Lord Vorthree, when I revealed the truth of his tyranny and your complicity in his crimes, I did so with great trepidation. Not out of fear that you wouldn't listen, but that you might never recover. There was a time when I too, in my hubris, believed myself worthy to lord it over others. And when the lie was laid bare, when I was forced to confront the cost, the lives lost, it all but destroyed me. To awaken from a naive dream to so harsh a reality, I would have understood had you all surrendered to despair. But you didn't surrender. Far from it. You picked yourselves up and rose to the challenge. You found a path forward and the strength to walk it, and to keep walking it, day after day.
You smashed it, Dulia.
But what struck me is how much faster you found it than I did.
Really? That felt pretty slow to me. But rest assured, we'll make Yulmore into a nation anyone would be proud to call home. Eventually. You can still come and go as you please, I believe. When we have good tidings to report, I may trouble you to be their bearer.
True. We'll be the messenger boy. For sure. I'm down.
There may also be less than good tidings, in which event I hope I can trouble you for your counsel.
I should be honored to provide it, Master Chai.
Willing courier of light. Yeah, you can see the painter finished in Yulmore. Oh, that's cool. I don't think I've seen the final thing.
Oh, Alphino, I know you aren't one to sit still, but do remember to take your ease from time to time. And no matter where you are, remember that there are people here who are praying for your health and happiness.
No.
Our brave and gentle artist. You have our love, now and always.
I gotta say, the voice actor...
Please take care.
I gotta say, the voice actor for Dulia Chai is, like, spot on. Like, I'm just, like, fully immersed in her being, like, the mum, I suppose, you know? That one definitely hit the hardest. That one definitely hit the hardest out of all of them for me so far. Tis a strange feeling, Patchy, to stand in the company of your friends, knowing that I will never see them again. I struggle to reconcile it in my mind. I shall look forward to your tales of their endeavors. Best is yet to come? Yeah, true. I realize that now that I never asked you what business brought you here. Can I be of assistance? Alice said that, did she? As you can see, I'm quite alright now, unlike her, by the sounds of it. Perhaps you might consider visiting Urianger next. Given his conversance and the idiosyncrasies of the Fey folk, I doubt it will be an issue. But a small part of me worries that they may not relinquish him willingly. As such, I would feel better if you were to look in on our friend, assuming you have the time, of course. That I should have the pleasure of welcoming a guest, even as mine own occupation draweth to a close. What bringeth thee hither, my friend? So thou wouldst grant the Exarch a final tour of the realm which hath been his home these 100 years? A noble gesture. As for Alphino's concerns, thou mayest rest assured that all is well here, far from detaining me. Our Fae friends have agreed to assist in transportation of these tomes unto the Cabinet of Curiosity. Naught more remaineth to be done. Regardless, 'tis well that thou didst come, for I had been meaning to show something to thee, an object I chanced to find after thy victory over Elidibus. Oh, what the fuck? Though it hath lost its radiance, 'tis unmistakably a crystal of light. One that did, in all likelihood, once belong to Ardbert. Having been interred with his body, it would have remained upon his person after his possession by Elidibus, and when his mortal form was, forgive mine delicacy, consumed by thy foe to fuel his transformation, I posit that the crystal did tumble free. Save that which doth abide in thee, it is all that remaineth of our friend. And if thou art willing, I would have thee delivered unto Seto. I can think of no worthier recipient than he, and no more fitting a bearer than thee. As ever, thou wilt find the Amara of Volkerdorf. My thanks, Patchy. Yeah, I know a lot of people like watching people go through the game for the first time and whatnot. I hope you had fun watching me experience it. I appreciate all of you. Alright, Seto. Full glad am I to see you safe and well. This must be a big one. You guys wouldn't have camped it out here if that wasn't the case. Rumors spoke of strange spectral foes bent on your destruction. But with the sky returned to normal, I assume all is well again. So, to what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? You saved me from a long, boring day at work. Aw, Zalia. I'm glad.
Is that Ardbert's crystal?
Yeah, man.
So it is. It has changed, but I would know it anywhere. However, did you come by it?
This is probably my favorite zone out of all of them. Like all the different like little tribes in this area and like the beautiful scenery and the castle in the middle.
Then,
It's
even
beautiful.
in death, his enemies found a way to profit from his sacrifice. Oh, it grieves me to think of his body being used for evil ends. But, thanks to you, his honor is restored, and he may finally find peace. No words can express my gratitude. I will keep this crystal safe to the end of my days. Rest easy, my friend. You have earned it.
Oh, poor Seto. Does anything strike you as different about my soul?
Your soul? Oh, how can this be? Seto, my old friend. You've grown. Oh, Ardbert, how I've missed you.
No, man.
I'm sorry I couldn't keep you safe, or even console you. Had I only learned to speak sooner, I would have told you how much you meant to me, how much I cared.
Oh, man.
I knew. I always knew. But I'm happy to hear it nonetheless. Thank you, Seto. My partner in crime. I see. His journey continues. Then I will not yet bid him rest. With you, he may look forward to many more adventures. It has been a while since last I flew. Perhaps I too will go on a little adventure? Ride the winds, seek the horizon? Yes, I think perhaps I will.
Yeah, go on an adventure, Seto. Go on. I'm really glad that happened. I'm so glad that happened. That's so nice. Aw. Fucked up rich for an hour? Really? There is a side story that explains more about Seto and Ardbert as well. That's even more tear-jerking. Oh man, I don't know how much more I could handle. I petted my chocobo after that scene. Ah. Art thou returned? Tell me, how did Seto receive thine offering? Remarkable. 'Twas fated that thou shouldest be the one to undertake this task, I think. As Ardbert liveth on in thee, so too shall he and his comrades live on in the hearts of the people of Norvrand. And their tale, how rightly told, shall inspire the new warriors of light for generations to come. Okay. I think we got like 2 more goodbyes. That's the strength of this epilogue. You don't have, if you don't relate to one, another is gonna get you. Yeah. It just hits you from all angles, huh? Look at this guy. Looks pretty cool. Why is this chocobo like fucking a warrior? Anyway, what is this? Have you come to spy on me? Does Urian J truly think me so slovenly? The nerve. Loath as I am to disappoint, I put my affairs in order some time ago. I even bade my farewells. To everyone save Runar, that is. He's nowhere to be seen.
Master Matoya.
No.
For too long, I have remained silent, but no longer. I could not bear it if you were to leave. Please, stay. I beg of you.
I want him to call her Y'shtola just once.
Runar, please.
He doesn't know her real name? Yeah. Aw, that would be nice to me.
I jest. At least in part. What I came to say is this. Thank you. Without your wisdom, your strength, and your kindness to guide us, our people would still be lost. We will never forget you, Master Matoya. Wherever your journeys may take you, you will always be in our hearts.
He left his desk in the middle of the stream to go cry in another room for a few minutes. He was such a mess. Are you talking about Rich Campbell?
And you in mine. Remember that your people's journey, that our people's journey is yet ongoing. Your lives will change, and so too will your dreams. Yet come what may, you need not forsake your time-honored traditions, nor less your beliefs.
But neither should you be beholden to them. For it was with curiosity and courage that the Knights Blessed first triumphed over adversity. New knowledge and new wisdom are ever worthy of pursuit.
Leaked Alchemist, Master Matoya music playing in the background. You guys are really switched on with that sort of thing. What's going on? He does. The Knights Blessed all learned it after the battle with Emmet. He still calls her Matoya as a show of habit and respect for their tradition.
Indeed they are. And so, until we return to the Sunless Sea, we shall endeavor to live our lives to the fullest.
That is well. But however great your strides, there may yet come a day when the challenges you face cannot be surmounted alone. On such a day...
On such a day?
You may call on me. Since a means to travel between worlds exists, you can be sure I will find a way to employ it. And there remain so many mysteries here that want for solving.
Master Matoya!
Yeah, I did see that hair flick.
Runar, really?
He's in. I feel like we're getting a bit cock-blocked here, though. He got the digits, bruh. Got the digits. The digits. Honestly, he's a boy in the body of a man. Anyway, it is time we headed back to the Crystarium, shall we? You still have to take the Exarch to Nabatha Rang? I see. Very well. You can look in on Thancred while you're about it. His will be a difficult farewell, and I'm sure he would appreciate your support. The path goes through Twine. If you wait here, you are like to meet him on his way back, if not before. Okay. All the guys, copium. Think this is the last goodbye, yeah? Oh, Magnus. You too. What is this? My bloody name's day? I see. Yes, Thancred was here. And Reen too. They said they wanted to go to Nabatha Rang, so we gave them the use of the trolley. That's right, the old girl's up and running again, but we didn't just put her back together, mind you. No, with a little bit of help from Master Chai. We made her faster. And stronger. The future of trolleys is looking brighter than ever. Whisper it. But I reckon it might be time. Time to reach for the stars with a trolley to dwarf all trolleys. If you ask me, we'd be better off making them smaller. That way they can fit in narrower shafts. That's genius. Why didn't I think of that? Enough. You can daydream in your own time. In case you've forgotten, our priority is to have more working trolleys. That's why we turned to Chai Nuz, by the way. Not to make one trolley. We've got to go faster. We needed help getting a few Talos back in working order, see? We were out testing him when your airship came down. As a matter of fact, you seem to have a habit of crashing things. Trolley! Dritch definitely needed the copium. I would like to see that clip. We're back. Our thanks for the loan of the trolley. What are you doing here? Don't tell me the others are waiting for us. That's a relief. At any rate, we've done what we came to do, which means I'm ready to leave, or as ready as I'll ever be. Not to pry, but what's going on? You off somewhere? You could say that. You're heading home. I'm just a simple miner and I don't know much about this world traversing business. But the young lady here, she'll be looked after, will she? I'll be fine, thank you. I have a place to stay at the Crystarium and don't want for anything. Besides which, I've no shortage of friends I can turn to, friends like you lot. So please don't worry, I'll be fine, really. If you say so. It being a matter of life and death, I suppose you have to leave. But I for one would still be torn. If the choice were mine, I'm not sure I could bear to be parted from my family. No, but it's for the best. Reen has chosen to walk her own path and she doesn't need me under her feet. Besides, I have my own responsibilities, and I wouldn't be setting a very good example if I neglected them. Perhaps not. Either way, I envy your dilemma. Well then, young lady, if there's anything you need, you're to call on us. It may surprise you, but we do more than simply offer you trolley rides. Thank you, Magnus, everyone. Shall we then? If you've nowhere left to visit, we can go back to the Crystarium together. Oh. There we go. This feels like this is the last one. Final goodbyes. Oh man. What a roller coaster. Such massive highs and such emotional lows, you know? Grab some tissues. I'm ready. It's you. You're probably wondering I'm not with the others. It's just, I always knew that everyone would leave me one day. And I always hoped and prayed that we would find a way to send them home. But now that the time has come, I just feel lost and lonely. I don't want our last moments together to be sad. I want to hold myself together, just long enough to say the things that I need to say, but I'm not sure I can even do that. Trolley coaster. I feel braver already. Go on ahead and join the others. I'll be along after I've taken a few deep breaths. And here we go.
That's everyone then. We've all said what we needed to.
Even as we speak, Becklug undertaketh their final inspection of our spirit vessels. When thine own preparations for the journey are complete, thou art to present thyself in the ocular.
Everyone? I want to thank you all, on behalf of the First. You, and Minfilia, and the Exarch. Without each and every one of you guiding us, fighting for us, we wouldn't be standing here now. There wouldn't even be a here. And no words can express our gratitude. We still have a lot to do. Countless trials to overcome. But if it ever seems too much, I'll think of our time together. The happy moments and the sad. I will remember it all. And it will give me the strength to carry on without you. Because you made me who I am. Minfilia. Reen. To honor these names and these memories, I will stand with all the people of this land and strive for a better tomorrow.
Thancred, I believe the honor of responding should rightfully be thine.
I know better than most how much you've grown, and I have every confidence you'll make your people proud. Gods know I'm proud of you. I always will be. You deserve all the happiness in the world, and more.
Might we also say a few words?
Why, this is just about all of you.
To see you off seemed the least we could do. You risked your all for us, fought for a realm not your own. Before you came, we had never known the beauty of the night sky. Or the joy of your company. Though it saddens us deeply to bid you farewell, it has ever been our way to send off friends with a smile. Wherever your road should lead, we shall pray for your safety. And following your brave example, we shall continue to fight for the Crystarium.
With or without us, you've always taken good care of this city. I don't doubt for a moment you'll continue to do so.
What about the young guys, the Warriors of Light? I forgot his name.
Aye. a more resilient people we have never known.
Open wide the gates of waterworks.
As resilient and enduring as the tower that watches over you.
They're out adventuring. Yeah, that actually makes sense.
To the last, we did not question the Exarch about his past. It is only now, when he can no longer tell us, that we believe we know the answer. We have heard what became of him, and what is about to be attempted. All will be well. Of this we are certain. How could it be otherwise, when every soul in the Crystarium is praying for it with all their heart? And so, when our Lord awakens, I bid you give him a message. Tell him he needn't worry about us. That he need no longer hide who he truly is. That he should live his own life to the fullest. And that if he should ever find himself reminiscing on the past with a smile, we shall be smiling with him. Will you tell him this?
Word for word. I hope you guys remember it, because I definitely won't. That was way too long.
Thank you. Please look after him for us.
I dare say we have all the good wishes we can carry. Let us be on our way.
Okay, here we go. This is the end. Nope. This fucking game, I swear. Like, there's still 0.4 and 0.5 as well, right? But like, the end of this world, I suppose. Oh, there he is, wind up Maestro. More cutscenes. Whoop. Just sit back and relax. I suppose it's time. Are you ready? Just found stall in Season Grotto. 0.3 is normally the end of the expansion's overarching story. Very long and finishes that expansion story. 0.4, 0.5 is built up for the next expansion. Yeah, right. I feel like I'll push for a little bit longer. See what happens, see them make it back to the other side. Or whatever happens. Oh, he's got the little piggy! He's got the little piggy! I forgot his name. Wasn't it like something like really sophisticated? What was the pig's name? Except for next expansion, we'll finish the story in 0.0. Angelo! That's it. Upon beginning the soul imbuing ritual, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Alright. I hope they're voice acted, because my voice is like starting to like kind of give out now.
All right then.
Fantastic.
Pray proceed as instructed, beginning with your memories.
Awesome. That helps me out so much.
The first step is complete, and all appeareth to be in order.
Well, that just leaves our souls then. We're in your hands, Angelo.
Saved by literally Dumbo.
It is done! The vessels have received both their memories and their souls. I hereby entrust them to your care. They belong to you now. Just be sure to guard them well, yes?
This will work, won't it?
Our theories have held thus far, but I make no promises about what is to come. Even the greatest mages in history knew better than to transport a soul across the rift. We, my dear, are in unknown territory. Prepare as we might, we cannot account for all possibilities, and it is in such circumstances that accidents are wont to occur. Yet miracles do happen, so let us pray and will our friends hope.
Not at all.
I won't stop praying until I know they're safe.
All safely stowed away? I do hope so. All that remains then is to step into the mirror. Go now, and safe travels.
The music, man. They have to do it anyway, or they die in the near future? Yeah, they have no choice. What an exit. Hopefully you don't put the wrong souls into the wrong bodies.
it? Are we?
We're home.
Oh, you're back. You're back. You're all back.
Yeah, that would be fucked, eh?
Thank you. My body feels like a sack of potatoes, but otherwise, I've never felt better. That said, I doubt any of us will be fit to travel for some while. Maybe leave the rest to you.
The vessel beareth our comrade's blood. With it in thy possession, the way will surely open before thee.
What? But you've only just got here.
In all honesty, they should be
Tatari,
waking up like
Might I
mummies.
trouble you to brew us all a pot of your special tea? Ah, and we may require an extra cup.
I'm glad it went straight
Yours
into the
is a long
cinematic.
road, my friend, and it stretches onto places beyond imagining. With your every step, these grand adventures shall grow more distant and faint. And there may come a day when you forget the faces and voices of those you have met along the way. On that day, I bid you remember this. That no matter how far your journey may take you, you stand where you stand by virtue of the road you walked to get there. For in times of hardship, when you fear you cannot go on, the joy you have known, the pain you have felt, the prayers you have whispered and answered, they shall ever be your strength and your comfort. This I hope, I believe, here at memory's end.
I'm excited to see what's happening to Estinian and Gaius and all that, but I honestly would rather see Grahatia and get all that done. Some days later. Okay, here we go.
What is it, Alize? Are you all right? Do you still feel under the weather?
Physically, I couldn't be better. Thanks to Kryle's ministrations, I'm already looking forward to our next fight. But seriously, don't you have anything to say about that?
Mood, yeah. Fucking relatable. About what? It's just draw your move. Dun 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 dun. Yu-Gi-Oh!
No less impressive than our garments.
Is it actually?
You've outdone yourself, Tataru.
To give credit where it's due, I had help from a certain fiery pixie who visited me in my dreams. They gave me all the information I needed to get the details just right. For your weapons, though, I needed a lot more help. Thankfully, our favorite heads of state were happy to place their finest craftsmen at my exclusive disposal. Oh, and speaking of the Alliance leaders, they all expressed their unreserved elation at your safe return, and promised to come and see you in person as soon as they can.
They really needn't have gone to such trouble. But we'll be keeping these gifts all the same. Do pass on our gratitude.
I realise we haven't taken up new martial arts, nor have I ever been one to set much store by appearances. But I can't help feeling a certain lack of, I don't know, personal development.
I quite understand. But as you observed, the others had the more pressing need. Rest assured, our turn will come.
Tataru's tiny arms have a deceptively terrifying reach.
If I expend any more ether, I swear I will blink out of existence. I need a bite to eat.
Get some fucking bread up here.
Tataru, a cup of tea, if you would be so kind. And something sweet.
Archon
Mistress
loaf.
Kryle's exhausted state. May I assume that the ward hath been restored?
Indeed. We succeeded in weaving it anew, albeit at a slightly diminished potency than when I had Becklug's assistance. It is no cause for concern, though. The tower is not easily reached, never mind breached. And even should some few succeed, their presence won't escape my notice.
Excellent. Said duty thus discharged, thou
It's
art
your
free to go
boy.
wheresoever thy fancy taketh thee.
Cat penis.
Note, hast thou perchance come to a decision? The offer remaineth open.
The boy, he is required drip.
If you're certain that's what you... I mean, if you think
Graha, really?
Right. I accept. Henceforth, I shall count myself a scion of the seventh dawn. Grahatia, at your service. When I was a boy,
Hell yeah, man.
many long years ago, I yearned to stand tall as the heroes of Eld. But, like a fool, seeking to pluck the stars from the heavens, my every attempt to reprise their deeds fell short.
Help! Somebody help!
We had like 20 seconds of peace. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Time for war.
Hippogriffs! Hippogriffs on the rampage! A giant flock of them! Please, we need help!
I could do with a little rampage myself.
What? Now wait, just a... Here we go again.
I will join the fray when I've finished my tea.
Thus did the Avatar of Destruction descend, and in her wake leave naught but tears and ash.
Shut up, Urianger.
And then, one day, an all but forgotten dream from my youth stood before me, in the flesh.
You wiggle, mate, that makes everyone go crazy. Best girl. Get ready for the thick. Oh my god, yes, give me some thick daddy. Oh my god.
So it was that a new adventure began.
Xenos. Xenos, my boy. This is my favorite character in the game, dude. Now I'm simping hard.
The memory of a dying world's end. Night after night. And I thought it but a tired old dream.
I say, I knew that securing the palace would provide your radiance with depressingly little sport, but that you should fall asleep out of boredom.
Oh my god, the voice is so familiar.
Splendid. Truly splendid. And my own preparations, you will be pleased to hear, proceed apace. Oh yes, they proceed very well indeed, frighteningly so. And we owe it not least of all to this singularly useful body I chanced to find. With the populares now all but destroyed, it will be the simplest of tasks to discredit their groundless assertions that I met with a grisly end.
I love that he's just so
And as the very much
unimpressed.
alive Lord of House Brutus, I have a vast fortune at my disposal. Ah, money, 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 the great motivator. There is simply no better way to move men and expedite plans than with its alluring glint. Would you not agree? But wait, were we not acquainted, you and I?
Is he gonna show? You gonna whip it out? Don't you fade to black. Oh my god.
Should our familiarity cause you distress, I beg your forgiveness.
Oh my god. Dude.
What did you say your name was?
This fucking dude. Oh my god.
Oh, a dagger through my heart! That my deepest desire should
Oh my
forever remain
God.
unfulfilled. To live unrecognized, to die forgotten. Oh.
The only person that seems harder for Xenos than me.
Whatever this flesh may have been before, it serves only as a vessel now.
That's true.
And I, faithful Fandaniel, labor only to advance my lord's ambitions.
Daniel, and he has a master. Maybe he's referring to Zodiac.
With the palace in our hands, we may now proceed with the next phase of the plan. But how very odd. Despite all our havoc-wreaking, old Elidibus did not deign to appear. Dare I hope that the last of the unsundered is gone. Imagine it! Bound no more by the shackles of mouldering memories of damnable duty, free at last to live for the moment! Your radiance, but give the word, and I shall go forth and prepare for you your hunting ground.
That which awaited was a fell beast. Ferocious, ravenous, remorseless. Do as you will.
Oh yeah. I knew that voice.
It has been too long, my friend. And insufferably dull in your absence. When you return to me, you will share everything. Every blow will be a story unto itself. Every triumph. Every kill. Rest assured, we shall have a fitting stage for our reunion. Oh yes, to reprise that transcendent moment, I will set this world ablaze. We shall dance before the pyre. The beast shall kindle the flames of the apocalypse.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Into its domain shall the hero set forth for the final chapter in the tale of this star.
Of this star. Dude. I fucking love Xenos. I'm glad that it's like the dude, fucking, what's his name? Daniel, like possessing his body, but not actually that fucking guy. Oh god, this game is amazing. It really is, dude. You're back. Tell me, do you think I was excessively familiar earlier? In my tone and mannerism? I thought it better to be familiar than formal if we are to be comrades, but now I worry that it may have detracted from the gratitude and respect I harbour for everyone. Perhaps we might consider it a nod to my regrettably less than humble beginnings. Yes, that will do. Being free to live as one pleases is not without its challenges. In a way, it was easier when I had a mission that consumed every waking moment, provided me with a focus, a constant push in a singular direction. By the way, was casting spells always so draining? I had quite forgotten what it was like to do it without the tower. I rarely felt so exhausted or hungry. If all I did was bend the bow, I would be of limited use to you on your adventures, so I shall persevere. Whoever I might have been before, I am now a scion. And an inexperienced scion at that, a green initiate eager to learn how best to contribute to the cause, that he might follow in the footsteps of his inspiration. There we go. There we go, dude. 5.3 is done. Talk to him to show the minion. I think I got the minion earlier. Wind up one. Minion. Wind up Grahatia. Show him your wind up maestro. Guys, thank you so much. Congrats, you're done with Shadowbringers. 5.3 is done. Now bed. I'm just a bit too tired to read it out at this point. That was kind of cute. That was kind of cute. Oh man. Yeah, they'd make a proper, they would make a sick proper movie. Thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate it. Man. Oh man. How long were we live for? 7 hours on the dot. Fuck, that was long. It is 3:30 in the morning for me. I am fucking tired. But yeah, huge, massive thank you to everyone that came by the stream tonight. Thank you. Like, seriously, it was fucking incredible stream. I had so much fucking fun. Thank you for the stream and the epic times, Patchy. Thank you. Thank you for coming on this, like, crazy journey. Like, Final Fantasy has just completely consumed me. I absolutely love it. Like, I didn't cry, did I? But, like, I'm so fully invested in it. Ah.